Imagine the pain of writing a good piece of content and then AI checker tells you that it's plagiarized and not original. Hi guys, this is Preeti and in today's video I'm going to tell you how you can ditch AI and avoid plagiarism. It's important to note that I'm making this video for those people who are writing original content yet AI is telling them that it's plagiarized. I'm not writing for those people who have written plagiarized content and want to get away with it. Because I'm going to cover 5 best ways to avoid plagiarism, that's why I would suggest you to watch this video till the end and please do not miss the third point. So let's begin. So my first point would be ask AI to write the same blog and observe. If you have used ChatGPT, then you must be knowing that it uses a particular kind of algorithm and it uses a particular set of words. For example, it always uses words like elevate, thoughtful, meaningful. You can easily choose to avoid those words and use a new set of vocabulary and style. You can always change your pattern and expression of writing. For example, if you're writing a 500 word blog, you can simply ask ChatGPT to write it 2 or 3 times, observe the way, and then avoid writing in the same manner. My tip would be here to increase your vocabulary as much as you can. You can read books, you can read editorials, attend various workshops, observe what your competitors are doing. And apart from this, I would like to add a point. You must have seen when you increase your vocabulary, it becomes much easier to understand your emotions and understand the context also. When we were child, we used to see the world in a black and white view. But as we grew up, our vocabulary expanded and so our understanding of emotion. An increase in vocabulary will always make your content look better. Coming to the second point, use fresh words and ideas. Okay, so you should avoid common words and idioms that are used by almost everyone. Just open your LinkedIn and you are definitely going to see at least a single person writing on their post, we are thrilled to announce, we are glad to announce. So these are the words and sentences which are extremely common and is used by everyone. And even AI incorporate that. So my suggestion would be try to avoid such common words and use some fresh ideas. If you are a content writer just like me, then you must be knowing how much common it is for us to use synonyms of various words because we want to convey the same meaning yet we do not want to use the same word as we want to avoid the repetition. So for example, if I am writing a word face, I can avoid that word and instead of face I can write expression, visage depending upon the context. It might take time for you to research well and write, but quality always beats quantity. So yes, use fresh words and ideas. My tip would be here research as much as you can and find synonyms of words and sentences also. There are so many apps like thesaurus.com, coscheduler.com. So these kind of apps are going to help you in finding synonyms of sentences as well as for a particular word. You can also write from your personal experience because it will make it unique. Which brings us to customization point. This is the most important technique that I would like to mention is because AI cannot plagiarize your personal experience because the minute differences that you know about your life is something which is very personal and very unique to you, and no one can ever copy that. For example, if there is a particular slang or a particular inside joke that only a particular community or a country uses, then only the insider people know about it, and you will only get the idea when you have exposed yourself to that culture or when you belong to that culture. The disadvantageous thing about AI is that it cannot write from personal experience. It cannot incorporate that. And that's your plus point, and that's where you exactly win. AI can tailor, but it can only do it up to a limit. My tip would be ask a lot of questions in order to make it interactive and do not use personal appeal too much. You can use emotional appeal, but it should not be in extreme quantity because the customer will definitely know that you're trying to catch their pain point and trying to use it. Use it ethically, always. Coming to the fourth point, ask someone to review. Tell me how many times it has happened with you in school days or college days while making a project that you incorporated 6 or 7 ideas according to you. And when you opened the book, you got this shock that how come this eighth point didn't come in my mind? Or when your friend arrived out of nowhere and gave you this brand new idea You were kind of surprised that how come this awesome idea didn't strike in my mind. So this is the power of asking other people, because they are going to read your content and give you a different perspective that you never ever thought before. They will also tell you whether it looks original or not. You can ask two or three people, but remember, do not ask just one person or do not ask like 50 people. Keep everything in moderation. Remember, both the extremes are bad. Coming to the tip, I would say avoid obvious sentences and extra formality. Finally, the last part, use a third party writing app. Though I have already given so many examples, but still you can take the screenshot so that you can use it for future references. These apps are made by industry experts, and it will help you in filtration process and will also tell you their score according to the current market scenario. Furthermore, it will filter out the robotic voice and will help you catalyze your process of writing. For example, if you usually take 1 hour to write a 350 word blog, these tools are going to reduce your time to 45 minutes. It might seem that 15 minutes is a very less time, but when you are going to write in bulk, you are not going to believe how much time you are going to save. My last tip would be, do not become overly dependent on these kind of apps. Do take the help of third party, but do not become extremely dependent, because it will definitely defeat the purpose of what we are trying to do. We are not trying to get dependent on AI, but we are trying to write from our own perspective. So yes, use third party tools as it is going to give you unexpected advice, but again, do not lose your independence. Thank you guys for watching my video. Do like and subscribe. It will help me a lot in the future. And if you want to know what is the difference between a good blog and a bad blog, you can check out my videos.